What up, y'all? Happy Labor Day. Welcome to podcast number 6 of the Joe Peoples podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying with your boy. If you've been here more than one episode, I appreciate and love you. Don't forget to press that like button, press that subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend we're back again. Joe Peoples, the podcast. All right, so today I'd like to talk about something a little more serious. A motto I like to live by. I say, treat every day like it's your last. Live like you're dying. You never know when you have an expiration date. Because that's the truth of it in life. You never know, right? We feel like we're young, we're healthy, we're in good shape. But hey, you can get hit by a bus tomorrow. And not to be morbid, just to put it in reality and make you be thankful for everything you have, every moment you have it, for all the people in your life, all the things in your life. The way you feel, just be thankful for life. And that's one of those things I live by. So good morning, y'all. I know it might be afternoon or evening by the time you watch this. It always takes forever for the 4K to load up, especially on the longer videos, but it's all goody. My wife has a song she loves. It's a country song. I don't know the name or who sings it. Sorry, baby. But it's about a guy who gets cancer, and I think it's "Live Like You're Dying." It's something to that effect. If I'm off on the title, you guys can comment below or send a link or let people know. But basically, the theory is, he gets diagnosed with cancer, and then he, is shocked and obviously very scared and not happy. But then he sees it as a positive, one of the best things ever, wishes it to other people that you can live like you're dying, because every breath is more deep of a feeling, more fresh, more thankful. Everything you taste tastes better, smells smell better. It's a different way of living. So the challenge is to have that mentality even when it's not true, because we are all dying. It might be 50, 100 years from now. It might be tomorrow. But you want to treat it like it's a special thing and that you are very thankful that you have it, because you should be. At least I try to think that way. That's what's worked for me. So I'm just sharing this knowledge with you guys. You ever slam on your car's brakes really hard because you're on the highway and his car in front of you just slams on his brakes, and you slam on his brakes, you might even skid, but you stop just in time? It could be on a back road, it could be anywhere. You have a moment of lapse in your mind. He just slams on the brakes, he had a moment of lapse in his mind, someone in front of him did something. Anyway, your heart starts beating out your chest, your adrenaline's going, and you know what? You really are thankful at that moment. So I try to picture that and stay in that kind of thankfulness every day. One of the ways I do it, and something that works for me, is I like to take a minute every day and think about people that I've lost in my life, who can't be here, and also the ones that are here now, and I try to live my best life for them, especially the ones we've lost. They're not here, so how can I use this time I have to get everything done kind of for them and think about them and keep their memory alive? Also for the people that are in my life, just to be grateful that I have people in my life that are beautiful, wonderful, supportive, and I try to live, like I'm dying for them as well. So that's what works for me. It's tough because I feel like we're in a weird place as humans right now. Historically, we were not always on the top of the food chain, and we used to be running from dinosaurs and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. So we had a lot to do and a lot on our mind. But now, I think one of the human emotions is always to strive for peace and homeostasis and be able to chill, because we've had this wild craziness where we were starving. You can look back at old pictures in black and white and look how serious these people are and how thin they were. And now we have this thing where, we are on the top of the food chain. And we basically, I think, are getting lazy, both physical and philosophical. We're just sometimes not at our top game anymore, guys, and we need to be, because if we're not, that's actually our demise. I mean, we break down. We are, a component of everything. So if we're overeating because we're bored, that is like the leading cause to like mostly every disease in the world. Definitely in the US, it's a big issue here. So overeating, mindless binging on TV watching, things like that. It just makes us into this soft, weak state where we're not happy mentally, and we're not living our fullest lives, and we're also shortening our lives by just sitting on the couch and binge watching this TV, and just not enjoying life to the fullest. So what can we do? What do I try to do to get outside of that monotony? Well, I like to challenge myself. I like to set goals and try to beat them and reset new goals and break those and keep going. So some of those challenges are working out. I've been doing it since I was young. I feel as humans, we really do need that physical component. There's nothing like just, getting a really hard workout, sweating in the morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you like to do it, just killing yourself. Is that feeling of, oh man, I did it. And it sleeps so much better when that happens. Really, really do. Trying to substitute some of these shows and movies with books or audio books, listening, try to expand our minds. I had one by Matthew McConaughey, me and wifey were listening to on the road, called Green Lights, which I thought was a great book. We did it on audio because we were driving, but that was our road trip this summer. I highly recommend Green Lights if you get a chance, by Matthew McConaughey. Really good one. The guy's a great storyteller, and he has a really interesting story of his life. So that's one I'd highly recommend. Listening to podcasts. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I know I'm not the best example of this or the best podcast out there. I like Rogan, Joey Diaz. There's a lot of them, whatever you're into, but there's a lot of knowledge in podcasts. And even this one, I guess, and hopefully when I have more guests, it's just that talking and listening to someone's thoughts can be better than a show or a movie. Sometimes they get monotonous. So venture out in the real world, have a conversation with someone, live your life, guys. That's what I'm trying to promote and stick to myself. Also, starting a business, maybe jump online, trading stocks, looking for a better job. I'm not saying quit your job, but maybe some of you guys did this already for the pandemic, but get a job that's a better job for you, more mentally fulfilling. Maybe make more money, maybe you're more happy, but just don't stay in that same rut, guys. You got to challenge yourself, Travel, I truly believe, my mom instilled this in me when I was really young, and I think it's one of my favorite things. But traveling is such a learning lesson. You could have 10 PhDs, but if you don't get out there and travel and, try not to go to the most touristy trap type of places, or I shouldn't even say that, the easiest places, right? Because all of us have a different challenge or what's different to us. But I think if you get out there and see something different people, different opinions, different social settings, you're really going to expand as a person. Some of the best things I like having are debates, or things that people feel differently about things. I like hearing the other side. I like knowing what's involved on all sides of the argument, not just listening to an echo chamber of the same stuff that I believe. I think in today's news cycle and the way the world runs, sometimes it's easy to just confirm our own beliefs instead of challenge them and learn more and find out about new things that you didn't even know existed. Actually, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast the other day, and he had a woman from North Korea, and I think we all had snapshots and ideas of what North Korea is like, but this woman escaped, and she was talking about her childhood and how she grew up and her life, and man, if you don't cry a couple times listening to that, I don't know what to tell you. So very interesting, good stuff. But again, I like to just open my horizons and talk to people, get out in the world. But travel is a great way to do that. Another thing you can do to challenge yourself is try to learn a new skill, be that new language, playing an instrument, growing a garden, learning to knit. Just thinking of things people were doing during this pandemic. A lot of good ones, you know. Of course, you know, people pick up some bad habits too, but a lot of people picked up some good habits. Different skills that are acquiring and learning, and set a goal. You want to do a certain amount of things, you know. In your garden, you want to grow X, Y, and Z, and then you end up growing more and all those kind of things. So these are all ways that I treat every day like it's my last, and you know, try to challenge myself, because I don't want to just waste away and have an unfulfilled life. Whenever I do these things, again, I feel better and I feel great. It's also about balance, like I spoke on the previous podcast. So today's a day off. I'm not doing anything. I'm just grilling, as you saw there on the intro there. And I grilled the other day. I'm going to be just warming up, actually, so I'm lazy. I'm not even grilling today. I'm just eating leftover grillings and beans and salsa. Shout out to Lunchadora. My mother-in-law makes amazing salsa, guys. Hopefully it's headed to the U.S. soon. Anyway, so getting back to it, I think we got to strive and push ourselves, and we'll live longer, more fulfilling lives. You know, we got to work hard every day. Both physically, emotionally, and I think whenever I have those kind of days where I just push it and go really hard, whether I hit goals or don't, sometimes they're just frustrating days, I still sleep like a baby, just knowing I worked hard and I pushed myself. So I challenge you guys to set goals, achieve them, and have scalable goals. One example of this is music, for me at least. For my music, you know, my first goal was just to make music that I enjoyed and figure it out, how to record, get all the equipment, check. Then to put it out there on all the major streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all those. That presents its own challenge too. Next challenge is to push it and promote it, which was it's always hard, man. It's hard to tell people, hey, listen to my stuff. You know, check out Joe Peoples anywhere you can get it. YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, shameless plug. But you got to put it out there and tell people about it. Tell them to share it. If you don't, you know, it's never going to get listened to. That is what it is. I mean, actually with Spotify, I get a lot of it from playlists, people playing video games, on Twitch, things like that. But, you know, you got to get it out there. The other thing I do like to do is push and promote in real life. So anytime I go to like travels or meet people on the street, or they ask me what do I do, I tell them, and I tell them, hey, you know, what do you listen to? Spotify, YouTube, pull me up. Take a listen, press that like button, subscribe, you know, tell a friend. So when you meet people in real life and then they find out what you do and they're into it, it's a way better connection. And I found that's a great way to promote my music, to meet people, and to grow through it. After that, I was always like, okay, let me see if I can get some spins on the most popular format, which has been Spotify. Let's shoot for 100 plays, you know, then 1,000, beat that one. 10,000, check, got there. 100,000, check, got there. 1 million, not quite yet, but I'm pushing for it. So that's my next goal. And beyond that, I don't know. To be honest, I never thought I'd get this far. When I hit 10,000, you know, that was like, wow. I thought maybe in my lifetime something lower than that. So I'm very happy how it spread, how people are liking it. Keep playing it. It's free everywhere you go. Of course, if you really love a song, it'd be great if you buy it. That's the best way to support an artist. Everyone wants to just stream now, and I know you pay your monthly service, and we do get paid on streams, but it's considerably lower than when you buy a song or an album. So if you ever want to really support an artist or friend, buy their music, whether it's a song or a full album, and tell other people about it. Spread it. That's a big thing. So, you know, add it to your playlist. Tell a friend, tell a family member, post it on your page. All those things help. Also in music, one of my goals was to collaborate with MCs that I really looked up to, like their style, wanted to be a part of, and check, I've done that. Making dope videos, music videos, putting them on YouTube, getting them out there. Check. Got a bunch of those, and I really enjoy making videos and sitting back and watching them. Friends, family, sharing them out there. I appreciate all you guys, and I still watch my home videos, so I like them. They must have came out pretty good if I can still watch them after shooting them for that long, and which eventually led to the next chapter, which was a podcast, which is where I'm at now. So I love, doing this, and this has been very therapeutic. It's been great talking to you guys, seeing you guys, catching up with you guys. Some of my other goals are friends and family, and this is part of it. I'd like to have more of you guys come out here in Texas and come visit us. I was blessed with just doing a month travel up on the East Coast. Most of it was for family, for my mom retiring, and it'll be her birthday next weekend, so she'll be officially collecting and retiring. Shout outs to my cuñada. What's up, Hazella? Happy birthday from yesterday. I know I told you already, but happy birthday again. And can't wait to get down to Monterey and celebrate more. I also like to have goals, with everything I do, besides my music, with working out, how I want to feel, how I want to look, what I want to lift, how long I want to go, those kind of things. Taking a lot of those and broken them, those goals, set new goals. Sometimes slid backwards with food and everything else, and then also with working out, like, okay, now that I got out of shape, time to get back in shape, but I try not to let it go too far. Marriage goals, you have to work on it. You can't just let anything in life, you can't take it for granted. You have to put effort into it and thought into it to make it succeed. So I try to do this in all aspects of my life. And I try to appreciate everything I have every day. I'm going to keep this one short, shorter than most of them, but just wanted to get out there, be consistent, tell you what was on my mind at the moment. Wish you a happy Labor Day, and to say thank you for tuning in to Joe Peoples Podcast, episode 6. Please go out there and check out Joe Peoples' music. Like I said, if you can buy anything, that's the ultimate gift. But if you could just listen, even if you don't like it, hey, it's cool. No skin off your back. Just put it on for 30 seconds. I would say some of my most popular hits would be Joe Peoples' Superstar, Joe Peoples' Start Over, Joe Peoples' For the World. What else? I got a lot of them, so check them out. It'll tell you on my page. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a beautiful day, whatever you do, hanging out with family, friends, barbecuing. Even if you got to work, hey, be thankful you have that job and that, you're able to get by and you're doing well. There's a lot of different other countries. I saw it during the pandemic when we traveled. They're really struggling. So I thank you guys for your time, and I love you guys, and thanks for tuning in to Joe Peoples and the Peoples Podcast, episode 6. Much love. I'm outie. Your boy, Joey. Love y'all. Chill.